Real Carter's hooked up. We do not really know what it is.
Nice. All right, let him go in.
Hey guys, so today we're gonna be fly fishing in Snake River in Wyoming. We're in Jackson, Wyoming today, and we're gonna be using a double nymph. Here's the first one, right there. It's supposed to imitate some type of bug, like it's shedding or whatever. And then here's another one right here, and this one's supposed to like catch their eye with the coloring. And we got bobber type thing at the top of it.
Strike indicator?
Yeah, strike indicator. Just to show if you're getting bites. And a few weights that you can show, so it'll sink. Then we got a fly rod. We're gonna be doing a guided trip today, and we're gonna be fishing underneath this bridge, and we're gonna walk down anyway and see if we can get on any trout. Hey guys, so we're at one of the better spots. My dad almost just got bit but did not hook up. So we're in a pretty good spot right now. Hope we can get something here.
I would let out just another big strip out.
Oh, here we go. I got fish on.
Fish on, huh? All right, you got your tie, start stripping in that line. All right, watch your line. You're gonna run a little bit, so keep that rod tip high. And start bringing in that line with that left hand. Nice job.
Oh, it's a
All right,
decent
rod
one.
tip high, right? Keep that rod up.
Decent one, guys.
Nice job, bud. All right, keep stripping, and then as you're gonna kind of swing him over to me. You're gonna try to get his head up out of the water. I'll come in and net him. So he's gonna run a little bit. Keep stripping in that line. Letting him fight. Good fish. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice job, dude. Let's go. Excellent work, dude. Excellent work. Great fight. That was awesome.
Is that like the white fish you're talking about?
Yeah, this is the mountain whitefish right here. So it looks like Annie spit out the hook, which is great. So these are good eating. We're not going to keep any today, but
okay.
That was a great fight. Way to handle that fish. I'm going to give you your flies here. Your flies are going to pop down.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and step right here for me, bud.
Okay.
That was awesome. Nice work.
He fought pretty hard.
You fought pretty hard, right?
Even though it wasn't very big.
So this is a pretty big whitefish for this river here. So you go ahead and set that line down. Anytime we're handling fish,
Yes.
just make sure you get your hands wet, right? You want to get a picture of this guy?
Yes.
All right, hold on. I'll hand you the net.
Okay.
Put him back in the drink. Give him some water. Okay, and then whenever you're ready, go ahead and get a good grip on him, and I'll get a picture with him.
Can you hold him by the mouth, or?
No, you want to grab him by the underbelly and just, get a firm grip. He's gonna be pretty squirmy. So grab him like right. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dude. Ready?
All right, go ahead and throw him back in. Yeah. Perfect. Nice job. Okay, let's get him back in the water. There he goes. Dude. Bingo. Nice job. So it's starting to make sense, right? With all that.
Yes.
That was a great fight, man. Let's keep at it. Make sure we're watching our back cast before, if I'm walking behind you and you just go whoop, you always want to just be aware, right? We're swinging around hooks. So we got our fly line right here, which is our colored line.
Yeah.
We got our right hand. Are you guys all right-handed?
Yes, sir.
So right hand is going to stay on the cork here. And we got our reel. Okay, we're not going to be reeling in until we have the fish on, and then we can bring it to the reel. But for the first part, I always have my left hand on the fly line, just like this, and my right hand's on the rod. And this allows me to hold tension on my flies to allow for me to swing the rod, right? So if I have over here and I have a bunch of slack out and I try to cast, I'm not going to be able to cast as far if I don't have that tension that I'm holding with my left hand. Okay, it's a two-handed sport. We always want to make sure left hand is on our fly line. When I cast, I'm gonna bring with my left hand this line, and I'm gonna put it to my trigger finger here, my index finger or your middle finger, whatever's comfortable.
Okay.
This is gonna be our set finger. Okay, so as I cast out, and they're literally small movements, right? I'm just gonna flick the wrist here. I cast out. I'm gonna point my rod tip directly at that bobber as it's floating by, right?
Okay.
So I'm in a little bit of faster water here for our demonstration, but as we kind of start to fish, we're gonna go where we kind of see how it kind of slows down right up here. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a little bit of slower water. So as I cast out, I'm following that bobber. I'm watching it. It's gonna start to finish out my drift, and then I'm gonna bring my rod up, cast out again. So fly fishing is a lot of casting, recasting, okay? So you guys see how that bobber's floating down?
Yes.
So once I finish my cast, I then go bam. I'm immediately putting that fly line, getting my finger ready. In case I see that bobber go down, that's when I'm gonna set the hook. But for our first cast is just kind of like a baseball. We're pointing that tip where we want the fly to go.
Okay.
Okay, so casting, that's number one. Number two is gonna be mending the line. So we're trying to, as I cast out, I'm gonna be moving my fly line up above the line to allow for a better drift. So I cast out, I'm pointing, and then I'm moving the line in a half circle to allow for a drift. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
So that's our mend. Number three is gonna be setting the hook. So let's say I'm right here, I've cast it out, I'm watching that bobber. Let's say that bobber goes down. I'm gonna pinch my finger and I'm gonna set the hook. I'm gonna bring my rod directly to the sky, and I want tension on the fish. You're gonna feel them wiggling, okay? And then you might hear me say, rod high, rod tip high, rod tip high. So if I see you pointing the line at them while you have a fish on, that's when I'll say rod tip high, because we wanna keep tension. These rods are meant to flex out. So as you have tension on the line, this line's gonna all of a sudden get super bent, and this is what you're looking for. You want to keep that rod up. As you're bringing in the fish, our fourth step is gonna be fighting the fish. So you're gonna be stripping this line with my left hand, pulling in line, allowing that fish to get closer and closer, and that's where I'm gonna come in and scoop up the fish.
Okay.
Okay, kind of makes sense there?
Yes, sir.
So, you know, things happen fast, but as you guys are working on your cast and working on,
Set the hook.
you gotta set the hook, right? You always gotta set. I might say set. This bobber goes down. Okay, I'm gonna be telling you guys set. So that's when I want you to hold that finger and set that hook, because that's I'll be watching, and I know you guys will be too. But that's either it getting snagged on the bottom, or it's gonna be a fish, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. So casting, mending, setting the hook, fighting the fish. Those are our 4 basic steps. Okay. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
So I'll kind of demonstrate just 2 more times, and then we'll get rods in hand. We'll start fishing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So right, I'm always looking at the water. I'm gonna cast in the column. I'm pointing my rod tip, following it, and giving a nice mend to allow for a drift. Sometimes I might let out a little bit of line if I like where it's going. Anytime I'm about to recast, I'm gonna pull in a little bit of line, cast out, mending. I'm waiting for that bobber down. Mending again. Let's say I got a fish, I'm gonna set the hook, pinch that line, bring it up. Okay? We'll be messing with the bobbers and stuff.
We got Carter hooked up. There ain't no telling what he's hooked up with, but he's hooked up.
Nice job, dude. If it feels like it's tugging too hard, let him run a little bit.
Fighting that thing like crazy. These fish actually fight pretty hard. I know just because I never reeled anything in on a fly besides a bluegill. We're about to see what it is. Another whitefish. It's a big one.
Immediately, excellent. Bring him towards me.
Here we go.
Bam.
Another fish.
Nice. Look at that. And he ate the rubber legs right there. So that big stonefly nymph right there. Nice, dude. That was awesome.
Down there.
They're down there.
Let me tell you about this guy.
All right, I'm gonna toss your flies back in, all right?
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and release them. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or do you want to release them?
No, you can release them.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This guy had some fight, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
All right. Here goes.
Okay.
That's first.
Caught that one. He had to fix the rod because one of the lures fell off. And he was handing me it, and it was just laying there, and the fish just took it real fast. Real Carter's hooked up. We do not really know what it is. We just find this thing like we're on a normal rod. Let's go see. See if it's our first trout. He's been fighting this fish like forever. Watch it pop.
Hey, rod tip high. Yeah! Dude, what a fish! Oh man! Look at that! Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, let him go in.
Getting that? That is awesome.